Roundy.
Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
Woohoo. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's going on? Who are the gang stars? The intro is fire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I am Kira P. Thank you. How's it going, guys? Good evening. Happy Friday Eve, y'all. Y'all, I was so tired. I took a nap this afternoon. I feel pretty damn good now. Girl, that's slow life, okay? Maximum output for minimal effort. It's the lifestyle of working smarter, not harder. I love it, okay? Get you some. Anyone out there working really, really hard, working OT? Yeah, like Drake says, there's never much love when we go OT, okay? Stop the OT. If you out here working extra hard, and your man is living the slow life, yeah, don't do that. If both of y'all need to be working OT, but if you are working OT and your man is working the slow life, girl, that's a problem. If he got time to get his nails done and you don't, that's a problem, sis. It's a problem. He shouldn't be looking and smelling better and be more rested than you. Okay? Can I get a witness in the chat? Okay. Guys, if that's Key Cosmetics, shouts out to Key Cosmetics. I don't know who contoured Keisha's nose in that picture, but it's giving a little LaToya Jackson, it's giving a little bit of the beat that they would do for the Jacksons, and I don't like it. Is contouring your nose even still a thing? Super Lizzie Baby, LOL, Shonda, Gangstars, LaToy, Cham, Pineapples, LOL, Ivy, Christine. My fingers can't keep up, guys. LOL. Guys, I did not. Ooh, you know what? Let me pin something. Those of you, welcome to everybody, guys. Did I don't think I pinned let's see. Let me get this chat popping just a second. I'm not on my other screen. Yes. I want to be my I don't know. I guess I must be talking. I've been talking a lot lately. My voice is shot, so excuse me. I'm going to pin my favorites of the collection. Um Are those my favorite? I mean, these are kind of my favorite. I don't know. It's hard to pick. This is okay. Um all right. This is okay. This is good right here. Um that's that. New toys are always kind of like a thing. I love a good new toy. Something to play with, and they gave me some new functionality. This is a fave. Okay. I can't wait till they launch the rest of the stuff that they got going on because you'll be able to like request to come live when I'm live if I'm in the YouTube platform. You'd be able to just request to join the live, which is kind of cool. That's a bucket hat, guys. It's so cute, right? Check it out. Get into it. Okay. Okay, so Latoy, Christine, Dovely Creations, Anisha. It seems like the gang's all here. Everyone's here. Ty Cherie, girl, Bonnie and Clyde. I'm gonna need for you to hit that link, sis, and drop the tea. We need to know what's going on. You got yourself a new beau. Are you hot girl summering it? Ty Cherie was dropping some tea today over on her Instagram. If you're not following her, and she goes live over on Instagram too on a pretty regular. I was like, okay, sis. So yes, go catch Ty Cherie. BBG, Vitamin DC, what's up? Kiera, what's up? What's that? Absolutely, but be careful. Make sure daddy's in there. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Ty Cherie, you like that? Um, I'll give you so on Saturday, I'll tell you guys about I got tipped off by another YouTuber. Talk to those of you was that during Vlogmas or was it during Mayhem? If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But someone tipped me off on where to find uh copyright free music. So if you know, you know. So but yeah, you can find some pretty good stuff. If you want to know, hit me in my inbox and I will tell you. Okay. Hey Amber. Hey Boo. Otherwise, I still do use Epidemic Sound and I use all the free stuff from YouTube. I use everything. But I don't have multiple subscriptions. So yeah. I only have one, and that's the Epidemic. Well, I have two subscriptions to Epidemic Sound because God forbid you use it on one of your other brands and they got a problem with you. SV, Jesse, Petty, what's up, Miss Corey, Queen Kai. I hopefully I'm not passing over on Desi. How are you, babe? Um, let's see. Uh Okay. Tamika, what's good? Polished, good evening. Yes, it's the Photoshop. Absolutely. Oh, you say her view is Photoshop? Okay. It's giving very much Latoya Jackson. Okay. Um, let's see. I hope these dogs don't get started right now because it's like they've been quiet most of the day, but now is when you want to when mommy goes live. Mastermind, hey boo. Um, is it VA cuteness or vacuteness? I think it's VA cuteness. Anisha, maybe for the two times. Roxanne, I'm gonna have to kick some dogs out the room. Queen K. Okay. Tina Lachey, Amber. Let's get into it. All right. So a lot going on. We talked about some of it earlier. Marsuita, Boo Boo. I see you, Southside. What's up? Rena Jeter. Hey Boo. BBG, Tennessee, Tina Lachey, XYZ, Kim Nation, Pineapples, Tina, everybody. Did I miss anyone? I hate to miss someone. Is Miss Janine. Hey, Miss Janine, how are you? Mrs. Janine. I don't know if True somewhere, Nina Red, all Bougie Gang, stand up. How are you doing? I hope you guys had a wonderful day. SV, everybody. I mean, I might be reading names twice. So we're I think we're good. You guys know the spirit of everything. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And we're so happy you're here. I hope you had a wonderful day. Um Work schedule live, been missing lives. Oh, it's okay, sweetheart. You know, it's on the replay. So just come through. Guys, okay. So there's a lot to talk about. You guys have been, my God, the dogs now wanna fight. Oh, just a second. Okay. Look at Sandra's size boob. It's always makes its debut in any picture. Okay. At that Sandra size boob. It always makes a debut in any picture. Maybe a new contractor can straighten it out. What do you so I had someone, okay, so there's a couple things going on. Number one, this is a weird photo right here. This whole thing, I guess maybe it is. I don't know what that is. Um Bonnet Chronicles. Okay, got links or goat links. Okay. Couple different things. We know that there's stuff going on at the renovations. We know that there is like stuff going on in terms of close friends and members, right? And because I just want to stay on track and not miss anything. So we're talking tonight, what renovations, the Fugazi renovations. We're talking about the close friends dry baggery. I wonder if she's going to shut down members and just go for close friends. This is why I would think, if you're thinking money grab, close friends was like either Cash App or on her website. So that's direct to her, point of sale, no commission from YouTube. YouTube takes 30%. So if you guys are paying $10, I'm getting 7. Okay? If you pay her $10, she's getting $10, maybe minus the Shopify. I don't know what her point of sale structure is, but maybe whoever administers her point of sale site, I guarantee you it's not 30%, right? So maybe she's low key trying to push close friends and maybe have people drop off of members, because obviously she can't even keep up with members, because members seems to be a problem, because people are complaining that they're not getting their perks, and the last thing you want to do is have YouTube give you something and get complaints about it to where they have to take it away, because if they see that you're not managing something, that they've given you a privilege to and an opportunity to make money, they will take it. Trust and believe it will be tooken. Okay. I'm saying that as a joke. It will be tooken. So I don't know what the deal is. It might just be nothing and it might be something. So as of right now, it's been almost a month since episode 5 came out with Martin. So I don't know if episode 6 is a dead thing. I don't know if he's trying to drag this out the whole summer. Um, but whatever. Whatever. Like, okay. Um, Wait, hold on one second, please. Okay, sorry guys. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. So I guess the big news too is 4.99. Okay, let's talk about that for a little bit. We talked about it. There was no video drop today. Hey babe. Okay. There was no video drop today. Okay. Why was that? I don't know. I mean, she might be feeling away because I mean, it may not necessarily feel like a significant drop, and she still might be making what she makes. But at the end of the day, it actually maybe it made her feel away that she just didn't want to drop a video. Because that would have been yesterday. Usually she's about a day behind. So the video drop today would have been a result of yesterday, and maybe she's feeling away because remember, she did say that she was talking about it in therapy. When Hey babe. She was talking about it when she was going to therapy about the drop in her channel. So it definitely could be um an issue. I mean, I would feel some type of way if I left the gateway of the 500,000 and didn't really know what I could do to get myself back on track. I mean, I can only imagine what you should do, but yesterday we talked about this. Okay, this lady right here was in the middle of a complete and total shitstorm, right? And she gained 100,000 people in the last like 3 to 4 months. She went from 1.5 million to 1.6 million and propped up a drama channel where she doesn't even talk about the drama on her channel. She goes and drops it on a whole nother channel like she did last night. Girl came with some sunglasses on and everything, put on a wig, put on a whole wig, and she's right there in Atlanta. And she went ahead and is dropping her tea over on her Mercy Gono 2.0 channel. Okay. Hi, family. And then she talks about her little drama and then she bounces right off. This one wants to talk children, relationship, renovations, Spelman University, frenemies, cooking, her period, her damn contraception or lack thereof, fertility sticks, ovulation sticks. She wants to talk everything on that channel and slowly and the drama and flush it all the way down the toilet. Okay. So she hit 4.99 yesterday. In case you did not know, Keesha hit 4.99, y'all. Okay. And I don't know. She might feel away. What do you guys think? Let me see what you guys. Let me drop the link. Are we watching videos, or I guess we'll watch a little bit of her tour through the house so we can get some context to what's going on with sis. But let me drop this for you guys. If a co-host wants to step up, feel free to do so. Hey Taylor Boo. Hey Taylor. Hey Erica. Hey everybody. Hi my boo-boos. Hi my babies. Who am I? Hi my babies. Hi Tennessee Hennessy. Hi BNGB. What's up? Hi, my babies. Hey, boo boos. That's more like it. That's more me. Hi, boo. Hi, boo boo. Okay. All right. You guys call in if you want to. No pressure. Okay. I'm not applying pressure. Maybe I am, but who knows? If you feel it, act accordingly. Let me pin it though. Fran, she drove to California in a mommy Audi with slick tires and to pick up the remainder of the tile in the bathroom, but also for the floors. She drove to California. What? In the mom Audi with bald tires to pick up the remainder of the tile. Why, if that car is sitting, why if the car is in bad shape, would you um would you drive that thing like that? Okay, so I had to remove the pin. You guys see the bucket hat. Um, okay. Why? Joe, no, did she? Did she say that in the vlog? She drove, no God, no thank you. She drove where? Did anyone find out where Jeremy is at when she is cooking up a shit show? Mind you, she put him on the deed. Girl, a mess. If he's helping behind the scenes, I don't know. But when the man started ghosting her, I would call in, but I'm putting babies to bed. Okay. Absolutely. Well, if we're still live, then just go ahead and call in, baby. Keesha better boss up like Queen Naija. I mean, Clarence, Clarence was acting a little immature once upon a time, but Clarence and Queen have done wonders. Thank you, babe. Clarence and Queen have done wonders over the past year or two, right? I mean, they're still together. They got their little family. She's not coming on here doing pregnancy tests every 5 minutes to prove that they're doing stuff. At the end of the day, homie is right where he wants to be with his boo. Okay. Like that's it and that's all. So people can say what they want about Queen and Clarence. Clarence is home. Okay. That's it for me. Balancing destiny. Okay. Then it turned into the tile was in Atlanta. What? Veronica, what? She drove across town to the other floor store. Okay. Okay, let's is that was that in yesterday's? Cuz yes, she was driving quite a distance. Okay, let's listen. Let's try and see what we can. That okay. She's distracting me so much with that damn makeup job. Okay. Can we talk about this too real quick? Let me okay. This no offense to sis right here because she's not responsible. I don't know what's going on with this the lady on to the left, but honestly, Keesha, this is not Destiny's Child, okay? I like the bathing suit selections, okay? I'm going to say before I say I'm going to say one nice thing and two I'm going to be critical. I liked the bathing suit selections. Now, that hairdo on tall chick, no ma'am, no turkey, no ham. Tall chick should have been in the middle, and or tall chick should not have had on those white slides. Those white slides were criminal. Like I want to call the YouTube streets police, okay? Those it was awful. Those white puffy slides was a no-go when everybody else had on strappy sandals. This tall lady in the middle should have been or in the side, she should have been in the middle and then Keesha, and it would have been more balanced. And it just looks very weird. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. It's awful. That's all have I said it's awful enough? Okay. If you didn't see this morning's video, go ahead and catch it. There we go, right there. We did a full update. And then what in the Crier family is going on right here? She invited me over and then this. Okay, we gonna find out. Erica, I hope you're not messing around with Damien again. I hope, please, girl, please. Okay. When I was down bad on my leg, I couldn't count on you. When I was going all day, I never came through. Oh my god, that song is awful. Can you guys give me a one in the chat so I know if you heard anything? So Keesha had some big steaks the other day and she was cooking. Um, she was cooking steaks. Good for her. I mean, they came out okay looking. I don't know. I didn't taste them. She was getting ready to drench them in butter. Oh, let me tell my husband something really quick, guys. Hold on. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry. Okay, let's start here. Because we don't need to see the beginning. She was making steaks. She was in the kitchen with the kids. And they were going over cheering stuff. She was seasoning the meat, and then here we go.
We did that. I'm leaving this piece of steak over here. I'm gonna see how full I get. Okay, Jaja. And I'm gonna make me a dang on steak, egg, and cheese bagel because they keep playing at McDonald's. So
They don't
This
even
is
make.
how it looks.
They
Hey,
don't even
y'all,
really make them
happy.
anymore here.
I'm trying to make sure. I just brushed my teeth. Discrepancy. But happy Tuesday. It's not the happiest Tuesday though. It's pretty gloomy for me, at least. Just like the weather for today. But oh, I guess we'll get into that as we drive up the street to go pick up the rest of these floors. And let me get my receipt out. There we go. Gotta keep your receipt handy, y'all. I can't believe I'm
Okay, so I'm gonna have to listen.
I can't believe.
Okay, so this is when she goes into the story. For those of you who haven't seen this is when she goes into the story about losing the contractor. But she said she was going down the street to pick up the tile. So maybe I missed the part. Did she say that she was going to have to go across town? Because it did seem like she was driving for quite a while. Because, you know, Keesha gets in that car and she will talk her ass off, okay? Like literally, she will talk her whole entire bootay off, okay? So she was talking for a minute to you guys' point. So maybe she did have to drive. It was the equivalent of driving to California because damn, she had to drive way across town. But let's go ahead and listen.
I can't believe. So let's just get into it.
Let's just get into it. Yes, let's get into it.
Our contractor literally quit. Our contractor quit.
He ghosted you.
And close friends heard it first. So close friends, I'm letting the vlog in on our little close friend tea. Now
she's already said it 3 times. Do you guys want to play a game? Let's play a game, guys. Right here. Let's play a game. Let me get my pen. Guys, get a pen and a piece of paper. And y'all, we're going to have to see how this is going to work because I'm going to have to go back and do an official count. I hope I don't get distracted. And if you're drinking wine, you might not want to play. But let's play a game. Either if you're drinking some wine right now, take a sip every time she says close friends. And if you want to play, we will do a $25 cash app. I don't know if my number is going to be right, but whoever is the closest to when we start and when we finish or matching my number, don't put your number in the chat. When I say give me your number, the first answer that matches my answer is going to win. Okay? Now, how are you guys going to trust me? You guys are going to have to trust me because I am with the shits, but I'm not with the cheats. Okay. But I'm going to mark up my paper and maybe you guys give me, how am I going to do this, y'all? How am I going to do this? So not matching. So as close to the right number without going over. The first one as close to the number and not going over the first correct answer, because there could be 5 people put it in, but the first correct answer without going over, like the Price is Right, the closest or on target, the first will win a $25 cash app. But I'm gonna have to re-listen and maybe somebody will be keeping count. So let's play a little game. If you want to play with your wine, get drunk. If you want to try to play for $25 cash app, let's do the damn thing, because she's already said it like 4 times already, right? So she's walking in the parking deck. Let's go ahead and go to 4 minute and 41 second. Okay. All right. And we will announce the winner in the morning because I'm going to have to go back and re-listen and count all of, just to get an official answer. And you guys who want to fact check, start at 4 minutes and 41 seconds and email me if you want to fact check. Any of my fact checkers, any of my mods out there, if you want to message me on Instagram to give an official number, and then I'll look at the chat. That will be, time stampable. So when we call it an end, we'll call it an end. So hopefully that'll be a kind of a fun game. Let's do that. Okay. So we're at 4 minutes and 41 seconds. Let's get started. Guys, if you're playing, If you're drinking, drink every time she says close friends. If you're playing, get your piece of paper out and your pen and start marking down now. Okay?
Discrepancies. But happy Tuesday. It's not the happiest Tuesday though. It's pretty gloomy for me, at least. Just like the weather for today. But I guess we'll get into that as we drive.
It's the close friends game.
Let's go pick up the rest of these floors. And let me have my receipt out. There we go.
I think she's dry begging for close friends.
I can't believe I'm about to say this, y'all. I can't believe.
Get your wine, girls. You're gonna be drunk.
Let's just get into it. Our contractor literally quit. Our contractor quit. And close friends heard it first. So close friends, I'm letting the vlog in on our little close friend tea. Now close friends know way more. They get like a lot more instant up. It's just like a lot more tea that they get, of course. But I just had to share this one thing that happened.
What about your members?
So as we know, we already had contractors that we hired to begin our project of renovating our house, and that was the complete project of renovating our entire house. And a couple of months ago, what was that, y'all? I'm trying to make sure because the girls were playing with my head.
Why doesn't Miss Legal Action Taken file a civil complaint on them? Like, what's going on, sis? You love going to court. Why did you not have a contract with the people, or was this a friendly agreement? Was this a pay as you go, pay by the job type situation? Because I'm surprised that she actually let someone quit this late in the game with the investment that she has put in, because at the end of the day too, these contractors are very familiar with her home and they know everything that they've done. They know the problems. They've been into the floors. They've been in the walls. Now you've got people coming and posting up crooked shit and they don't even know the house as well. So, okay. What's going on here, guys? I'm not looking at the chat. Let me pull the chat up on my phone. So if you're saying something and I'm missing something right now, just bubble it back up.
I'm just like, child, I just was letting her do anything after this news. But anyways, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so a couple of months ago, our contractors went MIA, and I was calling, texting, like, you know, was trying to see what was going on. Wasn't getting any updates.
So good morning, Keesha. She says, this is on May 24th, right before Memorial Day. Hey, let's catch up on your schedule for this week. How many weeks of work do you have remaining? So this is at the beginning of the summer. The next day, she messages Tuesday at 7:50. He messages a Wednesday at 10 a.m. Good morning, Keesha. I was planning to get back to your house this week, but I couldn't because I'm doing an electrical work in one basement. But I'll be back Monday, and that would have been probably Memorial Day, maybe. I don't know. Well, maybe not. So if that Wednesday was the 25th, so 26, 27, 28, 29, maybe the 30th. So maybe that was Memorial Day, right? I couldn't because I'm doing electrical work in one basement, but I'll be back Monday and want to get your project done in 3 weeks. So that would have been into June, by the end of June. Next week, I'll be working in the tile and painting. Okay.
Dates, any feedback, any communication whatsoever.
We're playing a drinking game. If you're just coming in, every time she says close friends, take a drink. If you're drinking a alcoholic beverage, if you want to play along, you got to go to minute 4:41 and start from there until I finish and start counting every time she says close friends.
And then eventually I was able to hear from them. I think no, right after I came back from Antigua. So I gave it a week of rest of like, okay, let's not reach out for a week. Let's just come. Like, I want to enjoy my vacation, so let me do that. As soon as I got back from Antigua, literally the next day, call, hey, what's going on? And it was explained to me that he would be back. Because when did we go to Antigua? We went to Antigua June the 2nd. We was there for a week, so around June 9th came back. And that's
So you went out of town. He said he was coming on Monday. Monday, you went out of town June 2nd. So if Monday was the 30th, you went out of town June 2nd, which would have been a week from the day that she texted him. That was a Wednesday. So you went out of town the following Wednesday. He was supposed to come Monday to finish up the job in 3 weeks. You were gone for a whole week. Was the house available with the key for them to work, or was the house shut down? Question.
when
Question.
I reached out and he said, oh, I'll be back the next week. That week went by, and then it was like, oh, I'm gonna be back the next week. That week went by. Then it was, I'm gonna be back on Monday, which was the 4th of July.
So now a whole month has gone by. She hear her talking about we went to Antigua. Now we came back. Now we're talking about a month later. So right here, you can't see it because I got her bonnet over it. Let's see. Let me remove that. Guys, if I missed your comment in the chat, it's no tea, no shade. It's I'm operating multiple screens here. Hello, Keesha. Sorry I missed your text. Okay, this is June 20th, almost a freaking month later. Sorry I missed your text. I'm going back and your property. I'm going back at your property next week because I got sick. Ceiling paint, white, 15-gallon trims and doors, semi-gloss white, 10 gallons, walls. Do you know, let me tell you guys, the Sherwin-Williams paint, is it Sherwin-Williams? We got ultra white 5-gallon containers from Lowe's. I think they're 5 gallons. It's either 3 or 5 gallons. Those things are $225 a pop. If she needs 15 gallons of paint, you're already looking at maybe even close to, it just depends, but you're looking at least $700. Okay. Then 10 gallons of semi-gloss. So let's just average out to $250 a pop. You're looking at like $1,500 worth of paint. Okay. Am I wrong? Maybe. And the labor. So that's the paint and the painting. Okay, wait a second. Ceiling paint, 15 gallons. Trim and doors, semi-gloss, 10 gallons. Walls, white or color you like, eggshell, 15 gallons. What? You're talking about $2,500 on paint. At least. Let's say between $2,000 to $3,000 on paint alone. Now you got to pay homie. Okay? This is not a cheap job that she did. This is very expensive. Like, I don't know. I mean, period. Okay.
But July came, and when my contractors pull up, they of course we have security cameras, all this, some phone wasn't alerting, wasn't nothing going on. So I'm like, okay, maybe he's coming a little bit later. But then I was like, okay, well, maybe he didn't realize it was going to be the 4th of July when he made that commitment. So I was like, okay, tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow came, didn't hear anything. Was texting. I think by that Thursday is when I finally called again, and he answered, and I can literally tell he was like doing construction or contracting or whatever somewhere else. So he said that he would be coming, and then I didn't hear from him again. And then he said that he had contracted COVID. Now, he did sound to me like he had COVID. He was coughing. He just sounded really, really bad. So I believed him. Of course, COVID is going around. I believed him. And I was like, okay, well, let him recover. He said it was going to be a week or so. Mind you, in the meantime, between time, we had already, the job has to get done. Like, we're paying bills up to our ass because we're literally paying for so much, doing so much.
So one person said in the chat they paid $70 a gallon. So if he's getting 15 ceiling, 10 doors and trim, 15 for the house. So sounds like 40 gallons. Let's just say $70. $2,800. Okay.
Like, it's close friends get it. Close friends, hey, what's up? I can't explain to I can't even begin to explain.
That's just the paint.
Going on. So anyway, obviously
wait,
it makes sense because we don't.
Y'all. Okay, we're not gonna go back. No backsies on counting close friends. I was gonna, but I'm just gonna. Okay.
Live in the house, but we had to cut everything on, blah 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 blah. Then we still do live here. Then we still got other property. We got a lot of stuff going on. So we
hard swallows are a lie.
Say, you know, he'll just sit around and wait around. And it was a lot of stuff that needed to be done. None of the floors for the downstairs, the upstairs had been installed, but not bathrooms, not tiling on the walls, like none of that other stuff. Y'all see what's been going on. Oh no, I haven't even showed y'all the progress for the most part. Anyways, so we had to hire someone else. So, and now, mind you, we already had pretty much paid off the first contractor, which was, our quote was $38,000 just for labor alone.
Girl, $38,000 for labor alone. Now, they did do a lot of work. They took down walls, they moved gas lines, they moved plumbing. I think they had subs in there. I don't know if they moved the gas, but they moved some pipes around for the stove. They moved some plumbing. They moved the air vents so that the laundry facility could be on the other side of a wall. Girl, I'm so sorry, y'all. My dog is now making noise. So you guys, we're just gonna have to deal with it. We're gonna overlook her. That's a lot. Let's keep going.
And we pretty much had paid that completely off. $38,000 for labor alone. Not to mention, labor does not include materials. So not just the fridge and the faucet.
Okay, Keesha, we know what labor is.
And the floors that y'all see. No, I'm talking about the things that you don't know about when you're not a contractor, like the grout, the baseboard, the freaking floors, the shiplap, all these different things that go into renovating a house.
Why does she persist on saying shiplap when it's shiplap? Shiplap. Why does she say shiplap?
Like, because it went over my head. Obviously, I've never renovated a house before. So we're thousands. Like, when I tell you thousands by the day, and it's a bit much. It has been a bit much.
I mean, Keesha, people told you what you were getting ready to get into, but you have this superwoman thing about you, which is not a bad quality, but you think you can do everything. And at the end of the day, you've gotten through it. But at the end of the day, girl, you're going to have to take that pen out and get your checkbook out, because this is a very expensive project that you have created.
My close friends know the stress of it all. I have been venting, I've been explaining, I've been ranting, I've been spilling tea, I've been putting people on blast. I've been like, I can't even go into like everything, because like I said, that's what the close friends are for. But what I will say is, I really still had my faith and my hope in the first contractor, because there were some things that, you know, since we pretty much had paid everything off, I wanted him to at least come back and finish the fireplace, at least come back.
So if you paid off all of the labor, this is why I kind of don't believe, because if you paid off all of the labor, if $38,000 was going to be the sum and total to get the complete job done, then would he not still owe you time? Or did you pay by the job? Because you're making it seem like you've paid for all the labor. In a way, like, you're not saying that the guy cheated you and that he needs to come back. You're basically saying he quit. But how can you quit on a contract? So he must have feel like in his mind that he's done everything you said. And also remember, this was a referral from a friend. Her friend got a bathroom done by him and she got him on referral. I would be careful bad mouthing this guy because he's in your social circle and you're making it seem like he kind of sort of cheated you, which may not necessarily be the case because we know Keesha. Keesha loves legal action tooken. Bro, Keesha, we know the other property you are speaking on is Frog Manor, the last apartment that you got evicted from. What? Sitting in the community room naked. Really? Girl, bye with your broke self. So are you saying that those photo shoots when she was overusing the public facilities at that apartment complex, they gave her the heave ho because she was doing too much in the lobby? Is that what you're saying? Why doesn't she sue? It's the lies so much. Yeah, because she loves some legal action taken. She didn't pay him all the money. I call bullshit. Where's the contract, Keesha? Keesha gets a contract for damn crossing the street. Keesha wants everything in writing. I feel like if the guy owes you money, um, like seriously,
back and put the line in for the gas stove. Just some bare minimum things. Just at least do these things. And I had not been getting
thanks,
contact.
Marsweeta.
So
Thank
the
you
other
to
things that I was
all
able to
everyone
pay someone
here.
else
Thank you to
for.
my mods. I appreciate your help, guys.
The other thing.
Worried about
So I
suing
tripped
reactors,
here.
but not the
The other thing that I was
contractor.
able to pay
Okay.
someone else for, you know, I'm like, okay, well, as they start this, he should definitely be in by then. Definitely be in by then. So fast forward, you guys. After the COVID thing, I kind of let it go for like a week or so. Then I'm like, okay, so we have to move in. Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Should I park right here? Everything on tail, bro.
Not builder
I'm just
surplus.
about to do whatever at this point. Before I go
They're probably like, oh
I already
God, here's
paid
the
for
lady
them.
with the
I got
Audi.
the rest of them. I got most of them yesterday. So anyways, y'all, so then I began calling again. I'm like, okay, once a day should be okay. And then I started noticing at the end of last week it was going straight to voicemail. So my heart is dropped because I'm like, okay, I know the last thing I talked to him, he had COVID. So I'm thinking like, did something happen to him? Like, I'm thinking the worst, which y'all already know how I am. I'm very that type, you know, I just begin so nervous. So I'm like, oh my gosh, please, please, please. So I'm calling every day to figure out where he.
Nervous what? Because you're nervous that your contractor potentially passed away and he can't come back, or nervous that he's still sick? Like, was it, girl, you weren't worried about nobody but yourself.
Is, and I also get comfort that he's at least okay. And then something told me yesterday, I was like, Ma, call this number. Call this number real quick. And she calls him. And it's ringing. I said, did you call him? I think maybe she called somebody else. She's like, no, I called the number you gave.
Why would she call someone else when you said call this number? So you're thinking that when it started ringing that maybe she dialed the number wrong, but you just gave her the number. Like, come on, Keesha.
I'm like, did you call? I'm like, she's showing me the number. She's like, yes, I called. No answer though. So I'm like,
what? Because your mind is blown that you don't think somebody would block you or ghost you. You don't think that you're ghostable.
Okay. So I called immediately after, straight to voicemail. Tell her to call one more time. No answer. I call again after that, straight to voicemail. I call like 5 times after that, straight to voicemail. I'm like, okay. So by that point, I just started to accept that I'm blocked. I just accepted it. After
I'm blocked. Yes, sis, you're blocked.
I accepted that I was blocked, I began ranting and giving the tea to close friends. And then he called right back to my mom. It took me by surprise because she just handed me the phone. I was like, here. And I'm like, I'm all like, I totally forgot. I'm thinking somebody else got so many people come to the house these days for this, for that. And it's just like, I hired Ray specifically because he knew how to do everything. So I didn't want to have to say, oh, here's somebody who can do the toilets. Here's somebody who can do the floors. Here's somebody who can do this. So right now we're at a point where we got to call this, that, everybody. The only thing that he wasn't going to do for the house was the countertop. That was the only thing he wasn't going to do. Everything else he was completely paid for. Well, we still had a few, couple of more thousand left, but
a couple of 1,000s left. What does that mean? Do you guys say, I owe this person 5 1,000s? Keesha, they don't teach math at Spelman or Atlanta Public Schools. You still had a couple of 1,000s left to pay. I don't understand that, sis. We don't talk like that in 2022. What does that mean, ma'am? A couple of 1000s? What? I'm sure Jeremy blocks her every time. Every time he's on Camel Toe Road, every time he has the Camel Toe, he blocks her every time he's on the Camel Toe Road. Well, isn't the new area near Camel Toe Road 5011s? She sounds like a first grader. Let's continue, ladies.
that was going to be paid as soon as he was completely done. But we pretty much paid, we overpaid from the beginning because I was like, oh, here, we got this cash on us. Here, just take the cash, take the cash, take the cash.
You overpaid at the beginning. Why? Why is it this is a woman who clearly, you know what, the sign of intelligence, the sign of fiduciary soundness is paying what you owe when you owe it. Throwing money at someone to make people think that you're a rich bitch just basically got you played to the left and blocked. So next time you want to just start throwing money at people like you're at the strip club when you're trying to get your house renovated, why don't you just stick to the plan and pay what you owe and pay it when you owe it? And then that way you could have actually had your materials.
And y'all know he was showing up doing the work. So that's, So I talked to him and I'm going to go ahead and insert the audio.
I decided not to include the conversation, even though he left me hanging. My conscience won't even let me upload the clip on YouTube because you know why? Because you're afraid he might sue you because he's in her friendship circle and you won't get a recommendation again from another friend if you blindly record someone who is not with these YouTube street shit, who might flip it and take you to court if he feels like you are costing him business with these lies. So it's quite possible, or your version versus his version. So it's probably advised to be very careful. Number one, even though I guess according to what we've heard that you are able to one side record people, but it does speak to people on how to deal with you when they feel like you are constantly collecting receipts on them. So yes, it probably was a good idea to not show it. So I decided not to include the convo, even though he left me hanging. My conscience won't even let me upload the clip on YouTube. I decided not to include the conversation. My conscience, like, girl, a sign of intelligence is being able to get across what you'd like to say with as few words as possible. I decided not to include the conversation, even though he left me hanging. My conscience won't even let me upload the clip on YouTube. Just so many words. Some things just have to stay in my close friends. Shall we count that one since it's written? I'm going to count it. I pray well wishes over him. That being heard. TBH. What's TBH mean, guys?
Right now. So I didn't, of course, record the entire conversation. I just stopped it. Well, close friends I was recording it for the close friends because it happened so fast. But he pretty much, as you guys just heard, told me.
If you were in close friends, I know I had a close friends plug. I haven't heard from you in a minute. Are you still a close friends plug? And have you heard this?
That he was sick and that he almost died and that his son pretty much was like, oh, don't worry about work. And of course, I was not going to go back and forth. I was not going to make this about me because I'm just not that type of person. I wish there would have been some form of communication. The only thing that I was concerned about was why was my calls going to voicemail, and when my mom phone call, it went through.
That's
and
because
you
got back, ice.
And I've been texting, even if I haven't been calling. Well, obviously you're not probably getting my calls, but I've been texting and no response.
You're blocked.
And the only thing I said was, can you please at least do this gas? I just want to make sure it's done properly because
he might not be a gas specialist, so he hasn't finished the gas. So the gas is for what? The stove cooktop that you got? Good luck with that. that's going to be expensive and you're going to have to pay. Now, if you're begging him to come do something that you say you paid for, that's your bad, sis, that you never actually even got a contract. Do you guys remember when she basically started giving this guy money and she was going to have a contract, or they talked about a contract, and then the next morning she goes, "Oh my God, guys, I talked to the guy. I told him we were giving him the job." And the next day he started ripping everything up and out the house. And in like 2 days, they had completely demolished the whole entire interior of the home. I don't know if she ever got a contract, to be honest.
But there are certain things that just have to be done when we move in. There are
Oh,
certain
to
things
be
that we have
honest.
to
Thank you,
that have to be
Darlene.
done that we can't really work around, or that I would feel more comfortable with them being done, like the countertops, the stove, like simple stuff like that. Now, if that fireplace was not all the way done completely, that's not a have to be done right now type of thing. However, our current contractor probably finished it yesterday, I believe. I haven't showed y'all videos or pictures. I think I showed a little bit in my close friends, but so like I said, I didn't go back and forth with him because I understand.
The contractor is not coming back to Camel Trap Estates. There is no money there. I think she didn't post the conversation because it didn't work in her favor, and will expose the lies she just told in this vlog. VA cuteness, I agree. But I also think that it would kind of mess up the referral. You have a friend that is doing work in her house. She sent this guy to you on good faith, and now you're doing videos about him. Not a good look. So that could be a problem. She's just a weirdo all around. This is Goldie Baby. Goldie Baby. She's just a weirdo all the way around. She burns every bridge. She has no idea how aggy she is. Oh, aggravating. Oop.
And I empathize with being like the sickness thing. My mom had really bad COVID and had pneumonia in both lungs. So I'll be damned if somebody was calling her phone, wanting her to come do something. My mom was gone for however long. Like, it wasn't even like, "Oh, Mom, can you come help me? Oh, Mom, no, it was like."
I find that hard to believe. Keesha is a very cold-hearted woman at certain times. And I do believe that she remembers how sick her mom was, but I don't know that she's applying that level of empathy to this man. I don't know Keesha like that, but that's not her, that's not the brand she gives out on the YouTube streets, that she overly cares about someone and that she was really overly concerned about COVID. Because in the 2 years that I've been watching her channel, because it's really been about 2 years now, that's not the read that I get from her. Not that she's a cold-hearted snake, but I know some of you guys feel that way, but I don't see her as being so overly compassionate to someone who is somewhat of a stranger and a worker for her. I would just see her tapping her feet and crossing her arms like, "I'm gonna need for you to get back to work, sir." So now she's applying this kind of "I felt bad" type of thing. And I just don't know that I really, that's not the read I get from her. I'm just saying, that's just my opinion.
Go get yourself together, like rest, get yourself healthy. Like, that's more important. So I get that aspect of it. Do I believe he was? Y'all heard the recording. Y'all can comment below what y'all think based off what he said.
No, we did not hear it.
I didn't even want to think about that because my conscience wouldn't let me think about it. I just don't know why my phone calls weren't going through. That's the only real
because he don't
concern,
like
but
you.
it
He don't
wasn't
fuck
that
with you
time or place
anymore.
to like talk about that. Now, he did say in the end, give him about 1 or 2 more weeks and he'll be back. He has no idea that I already have somebody who came in and started doing this and doing that.
I thought you said he did. Didn't she say a couple of weeks ago when she got Miss Sandra's husband's friend to come over there, the not ready for primetime contractors, that she had already told him that? I thought she told him that. That's what she said. So maybe that's why he didn't come back. If what you said before was the truth, that's probably why he's not back. We talked about that this morning, that he doesn't want to be associated with the non probably licensed, or the helping hand helper crew is doing, versus like the legit contractors. Maybe they bailed for that reason. Now she's saying they don't know, but if he watches your vlogs, he knows, because you told us and you said that he knew. That's just what I remember. Am I wrong in that, guys?
But like I said, I'm stressed out because like our toilets, we got like the most. Of course, Keesha has to find the. Like I said, I've been doing research. I found like the best of the best toilets, and that, and the third, and then now our toilets are having difficulties being installed because our piping needs to be moved. I'll show y'all that part when we get to the house. But I am at Builders Tier Plus getting.
Girl, you need plumbers to move. Look, you better go to Lowe's and get you some old regular ass toilets. All you're gonna do is put pee pee and poo poo in it. Like, you need pee pee poo poo traps. Okay, that's what you need. Okay, just you had to go buy fancy toilets, and now you're saying that plumbing needs to be moved. So then they're going to have to rip up the floors that they just put in. That doesn't even make sense, lady. You better get some old regular $199 toilets from Lowe's and stop trying to be cute on the toilet seat. Nobody cares.
In the last of the floors that we possibly need for the house. I ordered them yesterday, but I have to get them in.
Girl, Tara, what's the best toilets? The ones that flush. The ones that flush all of your waste down into the sewage system that you never have to see it again. Like, girl.
Increments. Because they always go, oh, we don't want you to ride with all the weight of the tile in your car. But yeah, I am a little sad about it. I am a little bit sad. I'm a lot sad, to be honest, y'all, because I felt like, you know, it started off so good, and I just don't know, what happened. And then outside, it's like
You stopped throwing money at
an appointment scheduled every day this week for somebody.
You probably stopped making it rain.
Every single day this week. Counters are coming, HVAC is coming, toilets are coming. Who else is coming? Warmer company is coming. Oh, closet design is coming. So like I said, when we move in, of course we're not going to be perfect. Like the house is not going to be ready at that point. Now Ray said he had 3 weeks of work along. Hey, how are you? Good, just picking up the rest of my floors. I probably should have just reversed because I already paid for it. I just need them to get it.
How many more you got?
How much did I pay for it yesterday? I got a lot more. I don't even know if I can get it all on this trip, but
right.
Why didn't they just go to Lowe's or go to the U-Haul and rent one of those pickup trucks for the day, Mr. Pretty Boy? Why did Mr. Pretty Boy cancel his nail appointment and go get a U-Haul with Pookie? Because you know Mr. Pretty Boy knows Pookie off of Camel Toe Road, and get a U-Haul pickup truck and go pick the stuff up. Okay? Why didn't you send the handyman helper crew to go pick this stuff up in their trucks? Why is Keesha taking her least luxury mini mom SUV to go pick up heavy ass flooring?
Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm at the house. I have not given y'all no update. The big things that are being completed, I won't give you.
There goes that damn exercise bike. Hold on 1 second. Let me move this artwork over. Okay, so we can get the full scope of what's going on here. Okay. Cause this we have to. BougieGang wants to know. Okay.
I got a lot more. I don't even know if I can get it all on this trip, but
right.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I'm at the house. I have not given y'all no update. The big things that are being completed, I won't give y'all no update there, but I will give y'all some light updates because that's not, it's not gonna take away from the final video once that's made. And also we decided to do spray paint other than like brush paint because I did some research. And one, that's a faster process. There'll be no brush strokes. And I'm not talking about spray paint with no can, because that's what I was thinking when you.
Girl, she's ridiculous. People know that there are sprayers. There are paint sprayers. And yes, it's a cheaper, faster process because hand painting the walls is going to take you forever, and you're probably going to spend $10,000 painting that whole entire house. Considering the paint's about to cost you about three stacks or 3 racks, right? And the labor, you're going to probably have people in there 2-3 days painting the house. Girl, that's about, she's probably getting ready to spend on the low let's say $6,000 to $7,000 painting the house.
He first told me, I was like, boy, you know about to spray paint my house. But I actually went on YouTube and they have like a huge professional thing.
This girl
so we're
just
gonna
does
rent
not
one
know
from
anything.
Home Depot.
Everything
and spray
needs
paint.
to be
So
researched, because
this
if
room
she
is pretty
hasn't
much
heard
red,
about
I
it, it's
think. No, we gotta add
unbelievable.
some of this little bottom part. So
That's
the
called
gas tank will
trim.
be gone. And then tarp the floors and windows. But yeah, so this is actually one of the very first lights that I've ever bought. I bought this 2 years ago, and this looks so nice. Bought this 2 years
Okay,
ago. So
it'll
this
look
is like I
better
said, the
maybe when the
office
walls are all
room,
white.
and I have like gold accents of this because it's gonna be gold accents in the furniture. This is the dining light. These damn toilets are giving me hell. So he's on the phone with his brother, who's a professional plumber, to get some advice. But yeah, so this is
Why didn't you get the professional plumber over to the house? But you've got the handyman special getting advice from the actual plumber. Why don't you just get the plumber? Okay.
actually a really decent size.
Why didn't look at that? Look at that shoddy job that they did. Do you see how it's hanging, but they've got the chain? What you're supposed to do with that is figure out the chain length that you want, and before they hung it, you take the links out that you don't need. You don't hang it with all of the extra links just laying there over top of the light. The person installing it should have taken out the links before they put it up. That way it would hang and be nice and neat and clean, a clean finish, rather than the chains hanging there looking like Mr. Pretty Boy hung it. Okay.
I'm gonna change out the light bulbs because they're ugly as F. Oh no, he put
Do you
one of
see
them
how
on
they
here. So yeah,
hung it
no, this is
over?
the
That's not a
daylight. It was a
professional
yellow. He had
job.
a yellow light over there earlier, but yeah, I'm gonna go switch out all the lights to the yellow, and then this room is ready to be painted complete.
If I were her, I would go in my old jeans. I would pop open those cans of paint, and I would start with those rollers and start painting them damn walls myself. At least the primer. You can't do anything. There's no tarp you can drop and get started. Style by Casanova paints all her stuff. Only thing she doesn't paint is the high walls. She loves painting. You need to call Nadia Casanova. She's in town. I bet you she got the hookup on some painters.
Completely. Oh no, there's a piece that he has to put on the floors. And I'll wait.
Girl, Nadia already
Our
got her
island
place
light is kind of
decorated
small.
and
It is
everything.
up there. I mean, for now, it's gonna have to do. Let me just show y'all. Let me not show y'all some of the stuff in the living room that's going on. But yeah, it's kind of. It looked much bigger on the picture. It's a beautiful light.
You should have had them hang
For
it a little
now,
bit
I'm gonna leave
lower.
it. But because we already got it. He already just hung it today, so whatever. But I did want bigger industrial lights.
Then you should have ordered bigger industrial lights. Like, it just amazes me. It seems like she just kind of didn't even check measurements. Now, if you see over here, you can see she got the hood over the stove. So I mean, she's getting some nice things for the kitchen. I mean, I'm not saying it's not going to look nice. It's probably going to look very nice when it's all said and done, but sis, my God.
For now, we're gonna just leave this because, like I said, I don't
But
feel
we
like
see the
thinking about
hood.
it.
Okay.
Oh, let me show y'all the floor because I was showing y'all floor. So the pantry floor is the same floor as our upstairs and downstairs. I mean, not
Did they
upstairs,
even
downstairs,
grout
our
that
master.
yet? It
So yeah,
doesn't
all
look
the
like there's grout in there.
floor
Look, it looks like it's laid, but it doesn't look like there's grout unless the grout is the same color as the flooring.
is in here. This was able to be completed. The mudroom in the kitchen will be a different floor tile, but he is laying them down now, so y'all just wait to see that.
Do you see that in the reflection in her phone?
are mastered. So yeah, all the floor is in here. This was able to be completed. The mudroom and the kitchen will be a different floor tile, but he is laying them down now. So y'all
There's that pantry closet right there. Still no shelves. You see that? The reflection in her phone.
just wait to see that.
That window, that corner area. What's going on there, sis? Do you guys see that?
What was I about to show y'all next?
Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a
What I
lot of
just said I was
stuff
about to
still
show
not
y'all.
done.
I don't know, but anyways, let's go upstairs.
There's a lot of
Look
work
at some more
there.
stuff. So we had a guy who's gonna come put glass on the steps.
On the steps. Glass on the steps. Can you make that make sense for me? Hot mess. The house doesn't flow. I can't wait to see the furniture. My God. The furniture is going to be what they have in the apartment because after doing all this, you think they're ordering some furniture? Maybe she'll luck up and get, there's a couple of people who've gotten some free furniture I've seen online recently, some influencers. We'll see if maybe someone will reach out to her. Who knows?
But we may have to postpone that. It won't be ready. So we're gonna probably
What happened to the guy who wanted to make furniture for her? That's what I want to know about. Can you introduce us to the guy who wanted to make furniture for you? That's what I want to know.
else for the steps temporarily. The original idea, the staining the steps, we'll probably stick to that and then redoing and stripping the steps.
Yeah, 1 gallon can of stain versus you're going to put some sort of glass. What do you think this is?
But eventually this will be glassed out. He
Glassed
wasn't available
out.
right now. and
I've
I
got
did
to
like his price
research
for it, so I
that.
kind of think I'm just gonna stick with him. So just stay tuned for that. Oh, he hasn't finished with that light. The girls' bathroom. You already saw this floor. Oh, he has to switch the lights out because this other light, obviously we can see was too long. So he's gonna take this light out and move the hole over and then just put it flat in the middle. What else? So master lights are in. These are probably the ugly yellow. Yeah, as you guys can see. So these are gonna be switched out. I don't even like showing y'all with this ugly yellow, but this is gonna look really nice once the paint comes in, like the modern, like really, really nice lights. Should I show y'all the shower? I kind of already showed y'all a lot of it, but it is the exact dream shower that I wanted. Unfortunately, we were having issues with the this tile. So remember, it was like when I showed y'all like the before picture, it was supposed to be tile all around. So that may happen at a later date. Right now, we're gonna just paint it because it's just too much going on.
It's just too much money. You're having problem with the tile at the shower. You were gonna tile out the bathroom, which is ridiculous. Maybe, maybe not, but I mean, I just paint it. Like at the end of the day, just paint it. Um, I, I don't. Yeah. What's the problem with the tile? And where's the glass doors? Where's your shower doors? You gonna just hang a shower curtain up?
But we did get the sconce, how do you pronounce it?
Sconce. This girl is still phonetically reading. She's still hooked on phonics and she's 30 years old. It's sconce. Okay? You're reading it as an American, but it's not even an American English word. Okay? All right?
That lighting right here. And they are also the
So hooked on
lights, so that's
phonics
gonna be
chick.
switched out. And then we have that light up there. Oh, wait, hold on. Do we see that light back there? So this is the light I showed y'all in my car. Oh, there we go. Oh, but he did go ahead and put the white lights up there. So we're good with that. Remember, it was like that ugly chandelier thing up there. So we're doing all
Why are you doing such small
this one hasn't been
lights
done.
up there?
We're having issues with
what about the light
the toilet.
in the toilet room?
They were okay. So first of all, the border, I did do the modern border. I fixed the border in this bathroom. So they took all the border. So all the bathrooms will have the new modern border. As you all can see, let's come to our bedroom. The border that was originally in the house was the one that, well, this one's kind of a little different. It's not a good example. Is this over here? It is.
And all of
You
this
can see,
trim
like,
work
it has
she's
this,
gotten
but he has to go
done.
in and add
The bottom
things
piece
that
of
go right there
trim.
to take the gap away. So this one has been completed. There's no gaps over here at this point, but the tub is going to be drilled and set right here. But yeah, so our toilet is really nice. As a matter of fact, let me go show y'all. Y'all want to see me? Hey y'all. Things are coming along. There's a lot of progress that's been made. The showers, all the showers are in. I mean, not the hardware. This shower has to be changed. We already went through that dilemma on my close friends. I'm not even going to talk about it or show what the issue was.
Oh, girl, it was been a minute. Okay, so toilet is crooked, guys. If you can see that, the toilet is crooked.
It's gonna be fixed by the time I show y'all.
Who installed a crooked toilet and walked away from it and thought that that was okay?
You guys can kind of, I'm trying to like not show y'all.
And why is it not painted behind? You're putting in the finishing touches, but the finishing touches, some things need to be done. So they're installing the toilet. The toilet could have gone in last after you finished trimming out behind the toilet and painting behind the toilet. Now they're just going to paint around it. So, like, some of these rooms could have already been painted and trimmed out.
Too much, but as y'all can kind of see, the toilet is a little crooked, and that's just because like this is literally running into that, because I got this nice ass toilet and
Nice
it's sitting on
ass
the
toilet.
thing at the bottom.
No pun
and then it
intended.
runs into that, so that's what he's on the phone.
So it needs to run, it needs to be flush. It probably, gosh, all these words sound like I'm being funny, but they're probably, so the pipes either are too big or too small for the way that this particular type of fixture needs to go in, and that's something that you should have consulted a plumber, because when you decided to buy these type of things, these are custom homes that a lot of these more upgraded pieces go into, and you've got a house that's 20, 30 years old with plumbing according to that era. And if you were dealing with some real plumbers, they would have let you know, yeah, we're probably gonna have to change a couple of pipes to make sure that this goes in properly, because the investment that you're making in higher end fixtures, that way it looks nice and it's not like a ghetto install of a high end item, right, guys? How who did the measuring? Her. I think she's pissed off the contractor with that nonsense. Absolutely, like a never-ending money pit job. And the man had to move on. Ugly house for a ugly ass family, point blank. Ooh, okay. Vitamin DC, didn't she go to Spelman for some type of graphics? Something what girl, she has she was a theater major, okay? It's an old school toilet paper holder. Okay, like it's just the details, ma'am. Okay. Purple Virgo, or would they would have gave you a choice to choose and work, and okay, for the okay, or they would have gave you choices to choose that would work for that room. Absolutely. It's like she bought certain things and did not consult with the professionals on if it would work or not. Hey, Dr. A, now things are going to be thrown together. Right. This is so unfortunate. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
I'm going effing insane.
Effing insane.
And then, like I said, my closet. Well, our contractor that's here now said that he can help build the closet. So I'm trying to
don't do
figure
it.
it out if I want to have, because my closet is not going to be officially done either when we move in. Like I said, there are certain things that just are not priority. The only thing that's going to be officially handled in here, I'm going to get the lights ordered for here. I still have not decided quite what I wanted to do.
Why do you want the lights when you don't even have the shelving, the furniture? You don't know what you're doing in that room. Why? Get your bedroom done, sis. Get your bedroom done. Don't worry about that office because, or your change room with the big ass window in front of it anyway. At the end of the day, I would just be worried about getting those girls in their bedrooms so they can go off to school in the fall and get my bedroom together and that kitchen usable, right? And get ladders and all of the crap out of my living room and family room and dining room. I would get the first floor cleared and I would have plumbing and bedding upstairs and worry about the closet after you get into the house because you could spend $10,000 on a closet. Period. You could spend, if you go to IKEA and get yourself a pack system, that's for that size of a room, depending on how many walls and shelves you want to do. I mean, you'll spend $2,500 to $3,000. But you said you got a closet specialist coming, girl. You getting ready to have a $5,000 to $10,000 closet. I don't know that you got that.
But the light will be ordered, the paint will be done, the border of the walls, everything will be looking brand new polished. The little light things. I'm gonna keep this for now.
Of course you are. You're not doing
all
no
that will
custom
be
closet in
handled.
there.
Yeah.
Not to mention the kids, not to say that they're going to do it because I don't know. All I know is that in a kid's room, you keep the clothes as high as possible. I would go and get a nice piece of furniture that you can fit into that closet for some shelves. Get the girls a couple of really cute dressers, which I think they already have dressers and bunk beds and things, and they'll be fine. Paint their room white with some pink and put some cute stuff and unicorns and gold and a pretty cute ceiling fan and some beautiful cute drapes, and you will be good to go.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to figure out my closet design because there are some really nice ones.
Kids need floor space. Give them a nice rug and the floor space so they can play in their room. And when it's time for them to be playing in their room, watch their TV, stuff like that. If you fill that room with clutter, it's going to be a problem. You got 3 little girls sharing a room. I would just make as much floor space for them as possible and use that closet and get a couple of dressers and be done.
That are like kind of like what a lot of people get when they do like their little walk-in closets, and then there's some that I can like get decked out.
Ooh, Ashley's
So
over
I'm
there
just trying to
enjoying her
like
new
price
house
it
with her
and
boo.
not just
Okay,
go
Tara,
crazy
drop
with
the
it
TT.
because my brain, you know, is just overwhelmed.
She's probably happy. That's why she's not talking about Ashley anymore. She might be happy Ashley got herself a man, right? I would be if I was so concerned about my man's baby mama and she got herself a man. The last thing I would be doing is trying to beat the bushes to have her even come up and out as a topic. I would just be squarely focused on what I got going on, which is a very good idea, Keesha. Keep that same energy.
All that will be handled. Yeah, but I'm still trying to figure out my closet design because there are some really nice ones that are like kind of like what a lot of people get when they do like their little walk-in closets, and then there's some that I can like get decked out. So I'm just trying to like price it and not just go crazy with it because my brain,
because my pockets
is just overwhelmed. The girl's vanity, we already know that's already here. The girl's light is already here. We got to find it somewhere in this house. And then this ugly light right here. We gotta,
oh my God.
This is probably not going to be changed out until probably after. Preferably, I would like for it to be like changed and fixed.
Wait a second. Did someone throw a ball into the chandelier? Do you see that?
This is probably not going to be.
Look at this. What is that in the chandelier? Did one of the kids throw a ball in there?
Changed.
Do you see that? Right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Me circling my there you go. Do you guys see this right here?
Out.
What is that?
Until
it looks like someone threw a ball in there.
Probably after.
Girl.
Preferably, I would like for it to be like changed and fixed.
Look how mother freaking hard is raining.
Okay, we're done. This was a lot. Okay, a lot to talk about. HVAC, lights, plumbing, cameras, action. What's going on? Like, and Keesha in this darn post office. We ended the video with Keesha back at the post office, guys. Yo, now we know why homegirl is having a fit. Okay. Look, there's a lot of work to be done there. A lot of work. Keisha, girl, take your vitamins, get your sleep at night. I see why you have no energy for Ashley because you are in the midst of a storm, clearly. And girl, you got to collect your coins. I'm not going to reveal my number. If you guys were playing and you guys were keeping track of close friends, you can go ahead and drop that now. Where are we in the video? Hold on. We are officially at, when the storm started and I stopped the video, we are at 2624. Okay. The first, without going over, will win a $25 cash app. Okay. So I'm gonna have to recount tonight from 441 to 2624. You can drop your answers. The first, without going over, will win a $25 cash app. I'll announce the person in the morning. And I did count when she typed in close friends. So I did count that one. If you were drinking, if you're not home, drive responsibly to get there. We played a little drinking game on how many times she said close friends. Guys, let me look something up too. I looked up glass stairs. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. Let me show you what I came up with on the internet just so we can close the loop on that, because it was like glass stairs, but I don't even know if that fits in with what you're trying to do. It just I don't, what are you doing? Sis, what's going on? Um these are glass stairs. Let me remove this artwork so you guys can see. This is glass stairs. I don't understand what you're trying to achieve. What in that is modern farmhouse? Um, did she want glass along the sides, glass banisters? Did she actually want like glass stairs like this in this very modern home right here? I mean, I don't, what? Were you looking for glass to the side like this? I don't know. Like, can you guys tell me? What are glass stairs? You want a floating staircase? That is not modern farm. I don't know what, I mean, hit me up to something new. I don't, I mean, that looks very Miami, Tony Montana, Miami modern. Um, this is it's very pretty, these floating staircases, but that's not the vibe in your house, sis. So you want to redo your whole entire staircase? Is that what we're doing now? Staircase remodels? I do not see anything of what she's talking about. Glass stairs. Okay? I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Guys, I hope that you guys hit the like button. What else did we need to talk about? So $4.99, guys. Keisha hit $4.99. We already knew that's just math. She's getting new subscribers, but obviously at the rate she's gaining, she's losing. So we know that. Close friends. Is she dry begging for close friend memberships? Is she gonna dump YouTube memberships? She doesn't even clean properly. So how would you be getting glass stairs even? Girl, she'd have to have a housekeeper for sure. And then you got those kids. Like, why would you even put something? I mean, to me, you're not living at the Prince family's house. The Prince family might have something like that because, girl, they got almost 10 million subscribers and they make go wop. Okay, they got videos from last week that already have 1 million views. Okay, these people average millions of views a week. Okay. She doesn't even clean properly. Okay, I read that. When she does move in, she will have extra rooms to hoard more junk, but they will be nasty. She's got no housekeeper. They're going to get mom hid house to okay. She's going to get mom hid house. Oh, HUD house. She's getting mom a HUD house. Um and hates in one room with the girls. Jeremy will be at the hotel with his boys. Girl, Ivana Trump had girl and fell and passed away, found unresponsive. Okay. Um, Watching the Ivana Trump videos recently was like a blast from the past. Growing up in New York and New Jersey, and Donald Trump, the way he used to be in the 80s and 90s, and his wife, because they owned the Plaza Hotel once upon a time, and she was managing the Plaza Hotel when they broke up. He had bought the hotel for her. That's how much money this man had once upon a time, which maybe he still does. I don't know what he's got. But anyway, that woman, as quiet as it's kept, it's not even as quiet as it's kept. The woman had a lot of money. She got $14 million in her settlement, and she grew that. Okay. Anyway, yes, she was found at the bottom of the stairs, unresponsive. Go WAP. Okay. Did you guys see I posted the Prince family's new home? Redamdiculous. Okay. Um, let's see. The reno was unnecessary. She could have moved in and chose one room and renovated at a time, or just one thing. Like you, to your point, one room could have just been, let's do the kitchen, let's do the bathrooms, let's get the pantries and the laundry room together. Those type of things. She thought that this was going to be like a Chip and Joanna, when you don't even know. When Chip and Joanna were doing their show, they could have had 5 projects going simultaneously because it was a TV show. Okay? It's a TV show. So they got new things going every week, but they could have 20 different crews around town. They're just popping in. When Chip and Joanna pop in, it's because they're just popping in. They're popping in because they've got other people doing it. They're not doing the work. Okay. Joanna's at her big ass 10,000 square foot farmhouse that she put together. Okay. Yeah. Libra Queen. We're going to close on that, honey. Great. That's a great comment right there. Keesha was trying to flex on the internet and failed miserably. Okay. Okay, guys. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, go ahead and hit the like button for me. 426 and 158 likes. Can we end with a 2 in front? If you have not hit the like button, you have not liked this live, go ahead and do so. Show me some love, guys. I certainly appreciate it. So I've got the numbers in the chat. If you guys were playing the close friends drinking game, I hope you enjoyed it. If you were playing the Cash App counting game of how many times can Keesha say close friends, girl, we will have the answer in the morning. Okay. I want to double check my number. And the first person that guessed that number, I will screenshot and then post the winner. And then you tell me what your Cash App is and I'll send it to you. Okay. That was fun, wasn't it, guys? That was so much fun. Thank you all for coming this evening. Go ahead and hit that like button. We're at 170. Life of T Monet. Keesha should have gotten a townhouse for her and the kids. They are nice and make them big. Yes. I mean, you guys have seen Mercy Gono's townhouse. Keesha, there's a townhouse that's going to be for sale for about $300,000, girl. And it's nice. It's nice. We're going to do a reaction to that, and I'm going to show you what it actually looks like because they did a whole walkthrough of it so you can see what her and the Liberian swindler have been beefing about. You would think that gold was buried in the basement or something. That man is relentless on that house. But she said today she's going to go ahead and sell it. The house is too big and empty. LC says, okay. Vitamin DC said, good night, y'all. Y'all, thank you so much for coming through. This was fun. I enjoyed it. Let me know if we left anything out. I think we were going to talk about the contractor quitting. So we did that. $4.99. We did that. We talked about close friends. I mean, I don't know what else we need to talk about, but if we missed something, make sure you address it down in the comments so I can come back to it. Maybe tomorrow we will look at y'all's comments because there were plenty on today's live. So thank you to everybody who came through. If I didn't get to address you directly, sis, I'm sorry. What are you guys saying? Peyton's townhouse is beautiful, right? Even Monroe Steele's is beautiful. Now, Monroe's is small, but she's doing a nice job. And not to mention, Monroe has 2 homes. She's got her New York apartment and she's got her Miami, chic girl crib. So ain't nothing wrong with that. And she's used to New York, so she's used to a smaller space. But when you acting like you got it like that, she playing a role. I would love to hear the contractor side. Okay, Soul Candy. But when you acting like, okay, so let's see. Okay, I see it, boo boo. Okay, SV, sharing a room is so she can have a closet to hang up cheap clothes. Well, hopefully one of those is going to be, I mean, the 3 little girls staying together, I don't think is a bad thing. They're still all very young. And maybe that other room will end up being one of the kids' rooms. I don't know. Like those, I mean, to your point, those 2 rooms across the hall from each other would have been good rooms. Because that office, honestly, me personally, I would have took the room with the bathroom in it. So when I'm doing my changeovers, when I'm changing clothes, when I'm trying to get dressed, all of that stuff, and that would have been my office with the bathroom in it. I'm not gonna lie. And when we renovate the basement, hopefully the moisture is taken care of and you have some sort of a guest room downstairs where the basement doesn't feel like a basement. It's just kind of like the ground floor kind of floor space. But yeah, I don't know. To your point, those 2 rooms across the hall from each other would have been good future tents for the twins and Jory or potentially another baby. But not my call. And you're going to outfit that room with custom shelves and cabinets and things like that, only to have to eventually take them out or give them to one of the kids. Let the kids have it, as a ultra glam girl room, whatever. Whatevs, you know what I'm saying? Whatevs, man. We're just watching, but some great ideas there, some great thoughts. Peyton's house is beautiful. Okay, very well done. And someone who realistically bought a place. De'Ara's place is very nice. Very, very nice. I love her place. And she outfitted it, even though it is a rental, but De'Ara's got that guap. Okay. De'Ara makes that dough. All right. And she's probably doesn't care. They'll either break it down and she'll take it with her or she'll leave it where it's at. And, the people will thank her later. Let's see. Lady St. Clair, welcome to the chat. Welcome everyone who's new to the chat. I appreciate you guys. Is it K all? LC, everybody new, everybody for the first timers, give yourself a pat on the back. Thank you for coming. D Michelle, thank you. Everybody who I did not get a chance to greet, you guys have a good night. Thank you for coming. And what are you saying about paternity court? Instead of watching paternity court, she should have been watching HGTV. Okay, period. All right, guys, have a good night, and I will see you all next time.
Rounding. Hey, love is everything.
The boy is mine.
needs a shoulder to cry on. If that's a fact, then